It was a dark and stormy night. In her attic bedroom, Margaret Murray, wrapped in an old patchwork quilt, sat on the foot of her bed and watched the trees tossing in the frenzied lashing of the wind. Oh, hi. I was just reading one of my favorite books, A Wrinkle in Time. Move it, kitty. This is Wednesday, my cat. He doesn't like to read much, and as a result, he's not doing very well in school. But anyway, this is one of the books I go back to again and again. I'm excited about the movie coming out. I also read Anne Frank's diary. Have you actually read it? It's an amazing book, and I recently rediscovered it. Those violent outbursts on paper are simply expressions of anger that in normal life I could have worked off by locking myself in my room and stamping my foot a few times or calling Mother names behind her back. That's also on my bookshelf. In addition, I've got Blue Highways, where this guy just drives around the entire country, sleeping in his van and meeting and talking to people about funny names of their towns and history of the American past. Now, this book, don't read this without telling someone you're going into it, because you might not come out alive. The Road by Cormac McCarthy is this desolate, beautiful, terrifying story of sort of post-apocalyptic country, a father and his son making their way across this barren landscape. It's devastating but amazing. To Kill a Mockingbird, just one of the most amazing books ever written. I read this about every 2 years. I pick it up again, and it's just on a loop in my collection. Now, I'm not above children's books. There's some of the most amazing books ever written as well. This one, I'm in Charge of Celebrations, you could tell is well loved, about this sort of idea that we should make our own holidays and celebrations based on amazing things that happen to us on any given date. And suddenly that date, March 1st, becomes Huggable Cat Day, or whatever that thing that happened to you was, Triple Rainbow Day. So those are some of my books. I want you to think about what books, if any, are on your bookshelf already. It could be your literal bookshelf, or it could be your mental bookshelf, where you would kind of look for guidance from certain authors and texts throughout the ages. If you don't have any, that's fine. It's time to start building one, though, so that by the time you get to the peak of your scholarship, maybe you're applying for an elite university, they're going to ask you things like, so what are you reading? Who are you reading? And you need to have a mental bookshelf where you can talk about these different books and authors that guide you and inspire you. So that's what we're up to next.